5-HTP is all the rage in terms of a supplement that might be able to put you in a better mood. Is it really well proven to do that? What's it well proven for? What is it? And why do we care? Coming to you right now here at When Wellness, baby. Every day we try to give you information that can improve your life naturally. So 5-HTP, 5-hydroxytryptophan, is an amino acid that is an intermediate, or we could say it's in the middle of tryptophan being converted into that 5-HTP and then converted into serotonin. We know that serotonin is our happy brain chemical, right? And so hypothetically, it would make sense to think that by raising serotonin levels with 5-HTP supplementation, it could put you in a better mood. Okay, not so far-fetched. Also, you could go even further to say that 5-HTP might improve symptoms of depression, therefore. But really, there are a couple major problems here. One is the evidence is mixed when it comes to 5-HTP improving mood, right? And improving symptoms of depression. And why is that if it elevates levels of serotonin reliably? You know, it's been well replicated in terms of human clinical trials for its ability to elevate serotonin levels in themselves. Well, the other major issue is that maybe serotonin is not the issue when people are depressed, right? It's not so simple as to say if you give them more serotonin, they're going to be in a better mood if they have severe forms of depression. It is just way more complicated than that. And for that reason, there is no convincing evidence to date that low levels of serotonin are the cause or strongly associated with depression. And that might be a shock to hear, but there is so many factors when it comes to depression, right? And a lot of lifestyle things like getting more sleep and exercising and all these things we talk about, being out in nature and eating good whole food from nature. Here at When Wellness, a lot of healthy fats, no refined flours or added sugars, meditation and mindfulness techniques and listening to music, all these things can be good. So it's not as simple as just a happy chemical. So what is 5-HTP actually well proven for? Well, it gets a grade of A, actually, for one category, and that is appetite suppression. Very interestingly. So is that directly related to serotonin? Maybe. I'm sure there's a lot else going on there, right? Like increasing levels of incretin hormones, like GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide 1, or peptide YY, which help to suppress appetite, right? That's something that Ozempic does artificially in the body, and it has a lot of side effects, right? Your body naturally makes incretin hormones, like the ones aforementioned. You just need a healthy gut, really, to help produce them with your gut bacteria. But without getting off on a tangent, it's good for suppressing appetite. And typically, when taken at the higher end of the dosage range, around 750 to 900 milligrams daily for 6 weeks is what most trials use. And I could post some of these trials if you guys want to look into them for yourselves. That's kind of the gist of it, as Examine puts it. Examine is what I think the best source on the internet for natural supplementation, for a lot of pathology, for natural remedies to things that work, things that really don't. I know I do not work for Examine, but I pay for a membership and I research on there every day. Now, having said that, we should say that 5-HTP did actually outperform 2 SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. So they pretty much elevate levels of serotonin, right, in the brain to help people feel happier. They're commonly prescribed for people with depression. It was fluvoxamine and fluoxetine were the ones that 5-HTP supplementation actually outperformed. That was really one trial, you know. So again, we don't want to give it a grade of A. We'd probably give it a grade of C, or maybe even worse, for improving symptoms of depression. But for appetite suppression, if you want to lose a little weight, lose a little fat, not be hungry all the time, 5-HTP might not be a bad natural option to look into. That's what we got for you guys today. I hope it was useful and you got something out of it. Who do we got on here? Kavono, what's happening? Sabia, what's up, baby girl? Sabrina, hello, my dear. 86 Sticks, hello from Humboldt, California. All right, I appreciate you coming on. First time seeing you on here, man. I appreciate the love. Hope you get something out of these videos. And I'm coming to you from Stony Brook, New York. I was going to say St. James, but that's my house. That's like 5 minutes away, technically in Stony Brook right now. That's where When Wellness is, if you guys are curious. 21 Main Street, Stony Brook, New York, 11790. Paul, what's going on? Dave Beach from the East. What's happening? How you doing, killer? And that's everybody, so you know what that means. So we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you very much. Happy